Good morning, YouTube. We are back in Arizona and it feels so good. So good. And this time, we're a lot more energized like no other. Paige is already noticing. Am I right? Yeah. Yes. Feels good to be back at a state of Josh at almost 100%. I feel like we're like at 95, but we're getting 100% of being ourselves. So get ready, guys. You're gonna see me weirder than last time. So yeah, we got in last night around pretty much 9:30, and yeah, so good to be back. You have no idea. We have an announcement today, and I am so excited to share this with you guys because, man, this is the very first supplement brand that your boy will be working with. And it is aligned with our boy, Greg Doucette. If you know who Greg Doucette is, you're a person of culture. And this is the S'mores protein powder. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. You know what's awesome? Black and yellow is two of colors take on common action. We're black and yellow, so gotta keep it uniform. And then we also got this pink candy. I will be giving you we'll do a taste test with the both. But what we're making right off the bat, we're gonna cut out rice cakes for a little bit just because I want to work with the different recipes and like show you just different ways where we could play with protein powder. We're gonna do pancakes. And so what we did today, well, Paige did because she's an awesome wife and she just, yeah, I was getting other things done this morning, is so we get 95 grams of flour, baking powder or soda, and then a little bit of salt. Put the pan on medium heat, and then put the protein powder, so just one scoop, just using one scoop. Want to be very frugal with this batch because I know I'm gonna like it. And we are going to, we make it all into paste. So we get chocolate chips, flour, baking powder, and then one scoop of protein powder, and then we mix it up, and then make it into a beautiful pancake mix until it gets nice and fluffy. It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. Despicable me. Anyways, let us do a paste test. Let's see what this is all about, Greg. It better be harder than last time. You know, one thing I do appreciate about this flavor, hold up, let me,
Do you like it?
I do like it. I actually taste marshmallow. I feel like with s'more, sometimes they miss the mark and I taste more vanilla than marshmallow. But this one actually tastes like that marshmallow, like, you know how when you bite into a s'mores at a campfire, and then as you bite into it, just that spongy squeeze that kind of dissolves, that creamy fluff that kind of just melts in your mouth, that marshmallow feeling, that flavor, that is how this tastes like. I'd rather taste more of the marshmallow than graham cracker, and the graham cracker is there. I could feel it on my tongue. Anyways, so Josh approves. And by the way, use code Josh. So JOSH, that's it. That's it. All caps, little caps, whatever you're feeling. Anyways, let us get into the pancakes. We are gonna put 30 grams of good old, I think this is sweet Buttersworth we're using. I haven't even looked at the bottle yet. And then we're gonna show you a good close-up of this bad boy. Oh man, I feel like 30 is a lot. Man, she's drenched. Oh, I mean, it's drenched. Sorry, mother. There you go. 30. And we are gonna be true to our macros. By the way, our macros, I gotta admit, I was pretty stressed the last 2 days having to only track calories because it's just stressful for me. Like having to just add up all the numbers of calories and just be like, man, I feel kind of weird having my fat higher than other, like having the freedom of playing with that and having my fat macro a little bit higher than usual. So it kind of got me in my head. I was like, shoot, am I gonna get fat the next 2 days? But we're good, we're good. We're looking good, guys. We don't look puffy. We don't look like, I mean, we still look lean. So kudos to the wife helping me out, letting me know that I still, we're fine, we're fine. So let's do this taste test and yeah, let's dive into it. Let's do a cover photo. Let's see. We gotta make this look pretty stage ready and just be like, yeah, we're ready. Thumbs up, boom, hang loose. Should I do a bicep or a lat spread? No, that looks so awkward. Wow, that's like a bikini pose. Anyways, let me show you a close-up of this bad boy and then a beautiful taste test. Look at that. Look at that. Man. Paige is an artist. Paige approved. Doesn't it look kind of plasticky with all the syrup on it? Like it almost looks like, you know, have you seen those mini like toys that they sell as keychains? And they're like kind of glossy and shiny that you almost want to bite it, but you can't just because it's like made out of glass or plastic. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah. HTLT subs. Let's see what we got here. There it is. Oh yeah. That's yummy. Cheers. You want some? There you go. I gotta try this with oatmeal because I have a feeling it's good. I just love oatmeal. I used to not like oatmeal growing up, but this definitely slaps with pancake form. I mean, I'm speechless, so that means it's good. Definitely tastes like s'mores, and that's all I care about. And there's no aftertaste where you could taste like kind of chemically. We got samples the other day, and then I had the sample like just a paste by itself, and it did have like a Play-Doh aftertaste, so I wasn't a huge fan of it. But this one, very s'mores-like. Not too overbearing either, at least I don't think. And yeah, has that nice s'more creamy taste with like a pinch of the honey cracker or whatever. Are they graham crackers or honey cracker? Graham crackers. I remember growing up, I totally had like a sleeve of graham crackers. Like we would just have them on hand for some reason. And I wouldn't even know how long we would have them. Like I never checked the expiration date growing up. And I swear there would be times they were so stale or they were kind of soft. Like, it's kind of gross, isn't it? Anyways, I'm gonna finish this and enjoy this. Look out the window, because I missed my window. Think about life. Be grateful. I'll see ya once I try this bad boy. Pre. It is time. Lion King quote. What's his name? Rafiki? I think Rafiki is the one that says that. But anyways, ooh, got a little wet. HTLT pre-workout review. Pink candy. let us see what this is all about. We're gonna do 2 scoops here. I have big expectations here. Don't let me down, Greg. So one thing about me is my favorite Starburst is the pink one. So when I would go to the movies, I would go through the whole strip of Starburst and save the pink ones for last. And it's always a vibe. So what I would purposely do is at the final arc, the final act of a movie, I will purposely have the pink ones just to really enhance my experience. So let's see how this tastes like, man. Again, really high expectations. Actually, let's do a sniff test, because I didn't even do that. Sniff test, and then we're gonna taste it. Oh, definitely pink Starburst. And now for the taste. No way. Dang. Wow. Shoot. It's almost like a it's pink Starburst, but it almost gives like the slight citrusy of like a carbonated drink. That's like really good. I'm like actually impressed. It's like also kind of creamy too. Like it tastes carbonated with the pink Starburst touch. Oh my gosh, it almost tastes like identical to the ice drinks that they sell at Walmart or just like at the grocery store. But what makes it better if it's pre-workout, giving me that good old 2 scoops gives me 200 milligrams of caffeine. Heck yeah. I approve. Get it. Use code Josh. So we are back from the gym, and quick review on the pre-workout from HTLT subs. One, flavor was magnificent. Oh man, magnificent. Wow, I can't even speak English right now. Very good, honestly. Very delicious. I'm definitely one where the more I think about it, I am kind of a foodie. Like I do like flavor. Like the longer my flavor could last me throughout a day, the more I'm able to manage my hunger cues. And with that, I gotta have a good pre-workout that tastes really good. And also is giving me all the pretty much supplementation to help me get through my workout. I will say the pump was very active and I was feeling it, man. I had a really good workout. We did back today. So I felt really full. I felt like, honestly, very similar to how I was feeling from show day when I was getting a pump. And it honestly is probably from all the carbs I've been having the last couple days with my 2,700 calorie allowance. And what I do too is I'm still keeping it strict. If anything, check this out. I got this from Summer Shredding. This little warm, fuzzy thing, because I guess some people out there don't want to hold a cold can. So I guess people do this. So get my money's worth. So I'm planning on having like 2 diet drinks a day just to like kind of space them out for me to kind of handle those hunger cues, because I have more muscle this time around than my last prep, and I could feel the body just like really craving more food. And so I'm trying to manage that and just trying to like work with my hunger cues through flavors. And I mean, this is 0 calories. I know there's some artificial sweeteners, but hey, I rather focus on getting my macros perfect and making sure we have a good rebound. And on top of that, I should tell you what my macros are at. So my macros are currently at, let me see here. Let me just double check. I want to make sure all my numbers are correct for you and accurate. Wow, MyFitnessPal takes forever to load, asking me to log in every single time I come in this app. So carbs are at 340, fat is at 60 grams, and protein's at 185. So we thriving, guys, and we're having Dr. Pepper. It's coconut cream. Oh, man. And we're doing 20 minutes of cardio after a workout. And that was, excuse me, that was good. Cardio, we love cardio. It was just an incline walk. And while I was doing cardio, I started a new anime, Haiku. One of my friends, actually the one I was staying with in this trip, he recommended me. He's like, dude, you gotta watch it. And I'm just like, okay. And I'm liking it so far. The main character is very positive, and he has like this crutch where he's like a shorter athlete. It's a volleyball show, and he's like shorter, but he knows that he has like his ability or strength is he could jump really high. And there's just like, you could tell there's some narrative behind it all where he views the sport in a way where he's able to, like they're narrating it right now where he's able to pursue his career in volleyball. As he jumps over the wall, he could see a specific perspective, and it just like kind of makes me think too, we're just like, there are so many limitations in life, there are walls in our life, and like we just have to pursue diligently, you know, the work ethic to jump higher and work towards jumping higher to see the other side and to achieve our dreams of being whatever we want to be. So that was pretty cool. But another shout out to Saul, who I was staying with in Houston. He gave us all this bread. Check out all the bread. So they're definitely all smashed from, obviously I had to throw it in the luggage. And these are actually, I've only tried one of them. This is the one I've tried. So, and this is what we're gonna have next, cinnamon sugar. And I'm gonna slap on some peanut butter on that, so get some Great Valor peanut butter. And let's see here. I believe I am having, see that, guys? We track everything. It's just 2 slaps. And then I actually had some sour gummy worms from Alani, half a bag. So don't worry, guys. It all equals to my macros perfectly. And also, shout out to the Gold Gods. That's what they're called. That is what I'm currently wearing. This chain they sent me. So it's really cool. I actually have never worn a chain in my life just because I've never been that guy. Just because I've always thought chains were like, I don't know, I'm just not educated for that type of stuff. It's also like, I don't know, I've always thought I might have looked like a tool wearing them, but I'm really digging it. It looks really cool. It's very, what's that term people use? Icy? I don't know. I'm too much of a dad, lame guy that doesn't know these type of things. So that's me. Actually, fun fact. So the other day, Tua, someone asked me, was like, oh, is that the Hawk Tua thing? And honestly, I didn't even know what Hawk Tua was. And your boy had to Urban Dictionary that crap to figure out what that was. And when I found out what it was, I was just like, oh, that's like totally interesting. So, oh man, it's crazy what social media makes up these days and like how things kind of like blow up and all. But hey, I'm gonna slap on, let's eat. I haven't eaten since 6:30 and it's 11 a.m. So you guys hungry, excuse my burping. Oh shoot, man, Josh, be quiet. And yeah, we'll move on to the next meal. I'm actually, you know what I love about tracking macros? I like playing with different ingredients and different carb sources so we could like make it all equal to the number that we had to achieve. And sorry, I'm like going through every cupboard and I can't find everything. Everything's dirty right now. What the heck? Let's just move on to eating. I'm actually really excited for Paige to get home. She's actually grocery shopping right now. Here, I'm gonna crouch down a little bit, pressing the crouch button like if I'm in Call of Duty. And yeah, she's like getting all the food that we need for today. I'm gonna slap on peanut butter on one side just because that way I could
have the best of both worlds. Actually, no, we're gonna slap it on both. 21 grams, nah. I actually really like this peanut butter. It's the one that's like extra creamy where you see like the oils or whatever just like kind of being mixed in. It's like kind of watery. And personally, I really like it. I prefer it a lot better than the other one where it's just a lot more, I guess, thicker. Just because, I don't know, I just kind of like that drip, that watery like texture, if you know what I mean. So I think 20 grams. Did I say 20 grams? I'm hoping so. If anything, I could, if I go over fat a little with this meal, I could always manipulate no, 20 grams. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, but this is really tasty, at least the bread, because I've had this throughout the week, and I mean, it's very straightforward. It's like a Cinnabon bread. This is how we're looking. Look how beautiful that is. Come on, focus. Focus! Here, we need to change the perspective. I want to show you guys the beauty of this bread. I know it looks basic, but it's gonna taste amazing. I've been craving bread for a while, and let's do a taste test on this bad boy. Heck to the yeah. Cool. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm so freaking weird, but there you go. Boop. Actually, the correct way of eating peanut butter and bread, upside down. Because when you go upside down, your tongue touches it first, and then you'll feel the peanut butter. We love that. Man, oh man. Too good. Too stinking good. The nostalgia of this meal just brings me back to my good old skinny boy days. Growing up, this is all I ate, just bread with peanut butter, because I did not know how to make anything else. I'm not afraid to admit that the first time I ever grilled chicken in my life was when I was 20 years old, when I was in college. Everything else, I was definitely one of those guys that just bought rotisserie chicken from my 18 to 20, and I would just buy meats that were already cooked. But it was until I got into college, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make the grown-up decision and buy and make chicken breast and cook it. And to be honest, guys, I'm colorblind, so it's hard for me to see chicken and know when it's not pink anymore. I should get a thermometer, but what I have to do is I pretty much have to cook it until it like looks burnt, and then that's when I flip it, and then I wait for it to be burnt, and then that's when I know I'm in the safe zone. So that's me. That's the struggler of being colorblind. So yeah, it's kind of lame. So this is the life. Well, this is meal number 2. I'll show you guys the next meal. I'm actually excited for the next meal. It's gonna be aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So get ready. Get ready. See you next time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh. We just prepared 150 grams of broccoli. Good old broccoli. Gotta have our broccoli head, and we're gonna have some rice as well. I cooked about 92 grams of rice. People always ask, what do you recommend in regards to tracking your rice? My coach says to always track it raw, and your numbers should be good, because if you track it cooked, then you might be weighing water as well, so gotta be careful with that. So 150 grams of rice, and that is super hot, so gotta use one of these. I need to get a mitten. What are they called? Oven mittens? Yeah. Give me all the freaking carbs. So this meal is actually inspired by the meal I had at Alpha Land, at the Alpha Eats. So, I'm excited to have this one. I'm excited to have this one for sure. And then we're gonna have about 8 ounces of chicken on it as well. And then I'm gonna put on some Sweet Baby Ray's. I wanted to use Sweet Baby Ray's of the chicken teriyaki marinade, but they didn't have any at the store, so gotta work with what we have. And you know, I can't complain. After having my barbecue meal yesterday, I'm down to have more of it. And hey, here's a quick hack to make your rice taste super awesome. Normally, I feel like some people cook their rice with butter or some sort of like something to like add flavor to the rice. But personally for me, I like just putting seasoning on top of the rice. And you get like a really nice crunch with the fluffiness of the rice, and it just tastes so bomb, man. So I'm gonna put that on top of the rice, mix it up a little bit, and then we are ready for the chicken, man. For the chicken, when I cook it now, I used to use a spatula, but my mom, she gave me the idea to start using these. Makes it so much easier to flip it, and yeah, makes life way easier. So let's, don't want to drop chicken on the floor. Even if it dropped on the floor, I would still eat it. I believe in the whole 5-second rule. And on top of that, again, I've said this so many times, several times. If there was a zombie apocalypse, I would eat anything off the floor if it's like edible, you know? You know what I mean? So that looks like about half of it. We're gonna do a taste test just because we are using a different, seasoning this time around. Paige picked this up. It's called the Greek lemon garlic. As you can see, Paige is a fan of the clearance section, as should you. And I don't know how much grams of barbecue sauce, so let me just double check real quick. 32. Always gotta track, guys. We are back on the macro plan, so gotta be perfect, because perfection will help us obtain the physique, the look that I'm trying to achieve for men's physique. And as you can see, I'm kind of dressed right now. We're really feeling ourselves right now. And it's because, you know, I have been so deep into prep and so distracted on, you know, living by meal to meal and by workout to workout, by cardio to cardio, from 60 carbs to 150 carbs to now we're at 340. That it is time for Paige and I to have more quality time. And we did the last couple days with friends and loved ones, and it's just that time for us to have that quality time tonight. We're having a date tonight. We're not going out just because we've gone out so many times the last couple days. And yeah, gotta be frugal with our money, you know, because yeah. And on top of that, I don't know, eating out like every single day kind of gets old. And honestly, making food for myself right now, like I'm excited to have cooked chicken made from home. So I'm hyped. So let's see what we got here. And so yeah, how we looking? This is the fit. Just your normal, I don't know, knitted looking polo. And then we got that jewelry that Golden God sent us, little G. And then wearing some gray pants, as you can see. Let's do this. I was gonna put onions on this, but I do not have the patience to put onions right now and all that jazz. Because I'm the type of person where if I want onions on this meal, I'm gonna have to like chop it up and everything. And you know what? Let's just try it out. Let's see. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Where's the freaking onions at? I can't find the onions. You know one thing about me, I have glasses, but your boy still can't see without them. Still can't see. Oh, darn it. I have to like cut this thing, and you're gonna see me be pretty messy, guys, because I wouldn't say I'm angry. I'm just like so anxious and ready to eat this meal just because this is one I'm like really looking forward to. Let's grab a knife. A knife. Dun dun. Dun dun. Man, I'm a child. A man child. So the trick here that I learned in In-N-Out is you're supposed to cut the top and then you're supposed to cut the bottom. By the way, I used to work for In-N-Out Burger. Hopefully I'm not super blurry. Here, let me bring you closer to me. Join me. Join me, guys. And then after that, you just grab it like this and then you just peel it down, and then it should be able to take off the first layer of the onion, just like this. Ogres have layers. What's the quote from Shrek? There you go. So that layer is off. I am so not gonna clean that right now just because I am so ready to eat. And then I believe I'm doing like 20 grams of this. So let's get into that. So let's see. Wow, it's barely anything. Barely anything. Looks like freaking onion rings. Looks like 30 grams, which is still barely anything. And then we'll chop it up too, so. Ooh, got some barbecue sauce on it already. Woo! Chop it up. Sorry guys, I'm not like a crazy chef, but this will do. And I'll clean this stuff after. You see Paige is out working right now because she has a lot of like work. She's a personal trainer if you guys didn't know. And hopefully I wasn't blurry that whole time, but hey, if you're hearing my voice and if it's helping you out with your cardio and anything and just distracting you, I got you, man. So hopefully me talking is helping you out. Anyways, oh man, this looks pretty yummy already. Let's grab us a fork. I really wanted to use chopsticks. Oh, we do have chopsticks. The last two, the last lemon. Just quoted Ice Age just now. Yeah, let me show you a close-up of this. Let's see, man, it looks so yummy, guys. Especially if I start like mixing it. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man. Oh wait. That doesn't smell like onion. Gotta fix the hair. This is it. Is this a good cover? Or should I do the other side? Here, let me do the other side. Real life. You know, people usually just cut this out and do the thumbnail, but me, you guys get the actual footage. Look at that. Is that good enough? You think that's good? Is my hair should it be too flipped? Relax the traps. Posing tip. Always relax your traps and you'll look wider. So yeah. Anyways, let me show you a better close-up of this because this looks yummy, man. Look at that. So we got some onions, rice, broccoli, and some chicken with barbecue sauce. Sexy, sexy, sexy. Let's do a taste test. This is off-season Josh now. Oh man. Oh, totally used it backwards. Forgive me. I'm not cultured. Undefeated. With the onions, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I chopped the onions. Wow, I need to have onions way more often. And the broccoli, holy cow, man. This is supreme. This is a life. Just like, you know, slight crunchiness in the onions. Moving on to the chicken and how the chicken is just like dissolving into my mouth and it's giving that watery effect to it all with the barbecue sauce just dripping off of it. It's almost like the chicken and the onions are like complementing each other. It's almost like the barbecue McRib from McDonald's. That's how it tastes like. That's how it And then on top of that, you're just like, oh, I want carbs, grab the rice. And then just like, oh man, I want to feel a little bit healthier, grab the broccoli. Always make your stuff look pretty, guys. It's what makes making food and just eating it so much fun. So much fun. Like, you know what I was thinking just now? I'm such a little kid, but looking at the rice, it looks like a mountain with snow. And then the little bourbon seasoning I put on it is like the trees or whatever that's on top of it. And then the trees, obviously, we got big oak trees with the broccoli. And then the chicken could be like, I guess, dirt or some different part of the landscape. And then the onions are like, I don't know, glaciers? I don't know, guys. I'm just having fun with it. Food is beautiful. God is good. Thank you for creating this. Thank you. I'm gonna enjoy this meal. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And yeah, we're gonna destroy this. This is gonna be my staple for sure. See you next time. And there you have it, guys. That is dinner. We got 4 maple bread. Here, let me put this down. Oh, by the way, we got another care package from good old HTLT. So Sickle Bar, we got peach rings, and we also have this right here, the hot chocolate. And then we got a bottle here. But yes, this is the meal of the night. We're gonna be spending the rest of our night with a Paige. We're gonna be watching The Punisher and I believe The Bachelorette. With the pickle?
Wait a minute, hang on. So you put chicken on the cinnamon bread?
Not cinnamon.
Oh,
Maple.
maple.
It's really good. It's actually really good. Like the maple with the chicken. It's elite. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Excuse me. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Tune in for next time on Dragon Ball Z. And keep being uncommon. All the good stuff. Love you guys. Go destroy your goals.